Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you how to make an electric go-kart with an electric lawnmower motor. The electric lawnmower we used in this video is made by a brand called Ego, and if you come with me, you actually have the lawnmower out here. If you want to take the motor out here, this one is broken, so you take the motor out. So here's what the lawnmower looks like for. We got the motor out of there, we unbolted everything and stuff. Here's the inside, got all the wires. So we just removed the electric motor out of this to make this. Alright, get to the tutorial. Alright, so here's what we got. We got our front here and action. As you can see, so, never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put in all the songs, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. So actually, we got all this wood on here. It's easily street down the road if you come over here. We found, this is all different parts from a bed frame. We found a bed frame on the side of the road, and we put it on our trailer. You can see our trailer right there. And we came back here to the house. We took our little saw and cut the bed frame into a bunch of little pieces. That's where we got this piece, the same piece, that piece, another one of those, and that's where we got these two big pieces. 2 by 6s, and then all this little wood. Alright, let's get to the tutorial. Alright, so because this is already built, and we were actually going to plan on building this in a video, but we completely forgot to film and just kind of did it. So unfortunately, we can't show you us taking the motor out of the lawnmower for a tutorial, but we can show you how it works and what wood to use. Alright, so to start, for wires here are important. So here are the 2 wires. So you should see this little red wire coming off. It's blue now. You know, we got it connected. So red wire, and then there's going to be this long black wire coming out of the end, and this little red wire right here on your lawnmower motor. Your lawnmower is probably different unless you have an Ego lawnmower. So this is a 56 volt electric motor. But we only use 12 to 20 volts on it because 56 is way too powerful for this. So here's the black wire and the red wire. And then if you're wondering what all this other wire messes with, like wires connecting to the red wire, this is our on and off switch, like our kill switch. So this is also for emergencies. You just press this down, you know, it stops us. So to get this to work, you have to take the brown wire from it and then hook it up to this piece of metal, and we just put some electrical tape. And then the orange wire we hooked up to this other black wire, and then where is it? Yeah, for the red wire we hooked it up to this extra blue wire you will find up here. So this is what we got so far. So it is working go-kart. So to show you an example of it working, just pull it up. The wheels off the ground. You're probably wondering how we connected all this stuff. Obviously, we can't show you. So for the motor, you're gonna take the motor out of the lawnmower. Can I take the camera so I can show them? All right. So we got right here. Here's the motor. So on the end of the motor, right here, there's gonna be a little screw hole. You're gonna line that up at the side of the wood. Screw that in. And then for this side piece, you're going to take some long black screws and just screw them straight to the side, and it'll hold them on. And we'd put 2 here and 2 on the other side, and then the one right here. And then you're probably wondering how we connected the wheel. So there's this little red bracket right here. And we put the red bracket over, well actually you did, but yeah. We put the red bracket over the shaft and used the lawnmower blade bolt and screwed this little red piece on. And this red piece was made to go on this wheel. So we stuck the wheel over, and we took these screws right here. Right here. We screwed them into the red bracket, and that's how we got the whole motor assembly hooked up. All right, you can take back the camera now. All right, so that's how we got the whole motor assembly hooked up. We're still gonna mount the kill switch and stuff because we actually just put all the kill switch and stuff on today.
So you can show you guys that.
Yeah. And then for this side, this is just a loose wheel, obviously. It's not connected to anything because this is a one-wheel drive go-kart. And one-wheel drive is still pretty powerful for this massive motor. So we just took an axle. We have like 5 axles. Yeah, we're stocked on axles, guys. So we took an axle and a bracket, an axle bracket. You can come over here and look at that. An axle bracket. And we put the axle under it, straightened it up, screwed on, and then we got a bolt on the end of this tire over here. So this is how we hooked onto that. So that's how we got the back wheels on. And up here, this wood's cracking a little bit, and for support under here, there's a little skateboard wheel right here under the cart. Yeah, you can see a little skateboard wheel. But if you come up here, we screwed this piece of wood in right here, and we use a lot of these. We have 2 of these steering assemblies. One of them is on the frame, but we have 2 of these. So it's an entire steering assembly, so you can, steer. So that's, and then we just took the screws, screw the train on, and you can do it. Yeah, it's not connected. So it is. So I'm showing you sitting on it, and if it's not, just wait for you sit on it. You're gonna put your feet up here. Grab the steering wheel. Look at them. There you are, you got turning. And there's bolts on the end of these, so they're not. Yeah, so. If we're not tight, we got that. Now, I say, let's show you how the motor works. Alright, so here's the motor. For the 12-volt battery, so you just kind of slide this over, and it's liquid, and now the battery's nice. Now, for the plus wire, which is the brown and blue one, for the kill switch. And take that, and stick it on. And then the kill switch, we're just going to sit it right here. It's off the ground, so this is about to start going. So then we're going to take our black wire. Alright guys, this is about to go. I'm going to show you how to kill switch. Ready? Yeah guys, that is with a 12-volt battery, and this thing's blind. So now I'm going to demonstrate how the kill switch works. So we're going to attach this. Alright, I'm going to put it up here so you can watch me hit it. And press down, and now I'm going to unpress it. Yep, there's your emergency kill switch. And that's basically how you can hit that, and the motor instantly turns off. It's kind of like an emergency thing. Let's say you're going real fast downhill, and you reach your arm back here and just smash this, and the motor will shut off. And even when this is still plugged in, like that, when you let go of it, it actually stays off. So I'm gonna demonstrate this real quick. I'm gonna put this entire thing on, then hit the kill switch. I'm gonna like stick it on. It doesn't start because look, it's still on. So this is our emergency kill switch, and we're gonna route the wires under probably in the future so I can go up there so you don't have to do that. We really have to take the battery out and put it back on before we can actually do it. And then if you come up here on the top, you will find a heck ton of wires. I can grab it. You will find a heck ton of wires up here, like this. Like there's all this little stuff up here. But if you're using the same motor as us, you should find this red wire on the end here next to the coil, and this black wire up top next to the blue wire. Now, we have some of yes, we made a vacuum motor go-kart. So here's the black wire, here's the red wire. And see, that lawnmower motor has a lot more wires, like blue ones, white ones. This one just has red and black. And we can actually demonstrate this real quick with this battery. This is one of our nice motors. So you can make like little, oh yeah, we also have another vacuum motor. This is our like electrical box, guys. We have headlights in here. There's 2 headlights right here. Those ones are powerful. Here's a little headlights, actually from the lawnmower that we got the motor out of. But let's demonstrate this real quick. So you can actually cut it right now, and I'll get back to it. The vacuum cleaner motor, it's still very powerful. Look at this. $12 volt. No, 12 volt. We've attached a 40 volt to this thing before, and this thing flies with a 40 volt. So that's literally demonstrating. We have a lot of electric motors. I mean, obviously, but that's pretty much the end of the video. Oh, let's get a quick snapshot of this so you can see all the wood that we used. Alright, so right here for the seat, we used a nice big piece of like 1 centimeter thick that's cut. These are 1 centimeter long, maybe 1.5 centimeters. And we used a steering axle. 2 plastic tires with a axle. A 56 volt electric motor from the lawnmower. Pretty nice. And wood. And we built this go-kart for completely free. Completely free. You might not have the same luck that we had, because finding a bed frame on the side of the road is pretty lucky, because it has this thick wood. Oh, I'm pretty sure I already showed you these, but these things are insane. This was on the bed frame and stuff. Like, if you all are as lucky as we were, I would recommend building this, because this thing is just insane to build. It's insanely fun. I mean, obviously watching this video, you love building go-karts. But I'll say that's the end of the video. What? Oh yeah. Sorry, the camera was talking to me. But like and subscribe. That's the end of the video. So we'll see you in the next one.